Hi everyone, so the ninth lesson of our course, remembering something and reminding someone. We'll be paying a special attention to the topic remembering something because it is more usual and important. The course is presented by me, Harshita Jain. A brief introduction. I am pursuing BCom from Delhi University. I am a CSE aspirant and I'll be writing the CSE exam in 2019. My huge interests include writing, dancing and photography. If you like my courses, you can follow me on Unacademy over this link, and if you have any questions and queries, you can write in the comment section or in the Q&A section. I will try and I actually will answer all your questions. You can also follow me on the Unacademy app, and please do not forget to rate and review the course. Please do rate and review the course if you like it, and do not forget to recommend the videos. Let's begin. So, remembering things. Remembering things does not mean that you are expressing, you are actually doing, you're doing it. No, we are talking about expressing that you remember things, right? About how to express that you remember something. So we will learn through examples because I find it a little confusing sometimes. It is a little confusing to express this. So we'll paying a bit more attention to this topic. I remember. So when you say I remember, you are not being very clear, but you are not you're not unsure, but you're not also absolutely sure. So you say I remember she was doing her work yesterday. I remember she helped me a lot. So you can use it in present or past tense or perfect even as well, but you need to be sure that the formation is correct. I can clearly remember. So there you are, absolutely sure about the thing you are saying. I can clearly remember the evening of 18th December. It was my birthday. I could remember the day I met you. So you are being sure about the thing you remember. Next is I'll never forget. Again, you use it when you're talking about something that has affected your mind, that has affected your, that has left a huge impression on you. You usually use it there. So I will never forget the day I shifted to Delhi. Whenever you're speaking it, please, you have to put stress on this syllable never. I'll never forget the day I shifted to Delhi. It will, it seems better to hear this that way. I'll never forget this place. So it has left some impression. So this is why you are using this. As far as I can remember, so you do not remember the things clearly, and in the last course we discussed the meaning of as far as. So to the extent I can remember, he was the only boy who scored well in the exam. Right? So you are not sure, but to the extent you remember, this is the fact. Next is, as I recall, she wasn't there when this happened. So you are actually connecting the events in your mind. Okay, so you use as I recall when you are recalling the things in your mind, you're picturizing the things in your mind. So you say as I recall, she wasn't there when this happened. Okay, and you use present tense, past tense usually. Okay, sorry. So if I remember correctly, so again, and you are not putting stress that you remember correctly, you are saying to that person that maybe I remember correctly, or you can correct me if I am wrong. Okay, so this means that if I remember correctly, he was really enjoying the cricket match. If I'm not mistaken, again it is very similar to this. So you allow other person to correct you if you are speaking wrong. If I'm not mistaken, she has already completed her work. Okay, so this was the seventh phrase. Last is I have a vague recollection of. So this is something very nice to say, very nice to use in your conversations, but you use it where you have a very foggy, right? So you do not remember it clearly. It is very foggy, it is very unclear. Okay, so I have a vague recollection of the days I spent there. So you do not remember anything 100%. It is all unclear in your mind. I have a vague recollection of my childhood days. Obviously, none of us have clear recollection of those days, but so you use it in such situations. Okay, I hope all of them were clear and useful to you. Please try and apply them. Now, reminding someone, it's a little easy, so I haven't used examples so much. Don't forget to do it, so please don't you use it when you want other person not to forget something. Remember to do it. Very similar to this. I'd like to remind you about the meeting today. Okay, you won't forget to do it, will you? So again, a polite and formal way. I hope you haven't forgotten to make the project. You use infinitive verb. May I remind you that you have to complete the project. So most of these are formal as well as informal. You can use it in any kind of conversation. It is not at such apportioned in this way. So you can use these phrases. Hope it was helpful to you. In the next lesson we'll be discussing some more phrases. Thanks for watching the lesson. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section or in the Q&A section. And please do not forget to rate, review and recommend the course and the lessons. Bye bye.